Welcome back to Drake's Dip. For those of you that are new to the dip, I like to talk about different things going on in business and in life, whether that be applicable to current situation, old situation, and different people that have influenced my life. So yesterday was a really cool instance of that. We've been working a lot with this nonprofit called High School Hustle, which is geared towards helping high school kids hustle better, and then they reward the top 10 hustlers in the state of Indiana with $100,000 distributed, across 10 different schools. And like I said, we've been partnering with them, doing a lot of stuff for them, and I started to get outreach from a lot of these high school photographer kids. And I think the biggest thing that people get in trouble with is that you get too scared to ask. A lot of these kids are timid about asking questions and this and that. And this kid and I sent voice memos back and forth for most of the morning yesterday. And by the way the universe works, man, can't make it up. Guy texted me asking for a headshot, and that's not something we normally do anymore. And I mean, certain situations I can make it work and knock it out for friends or friends of friends, but all of our gear was still traveling back from Alaska, and I didn't have the ability to go shoot this. And sure enough, this kid that has been asking me all these questions, asking the right questions, wanting to learn, wanting to grow and understand more, and getting more into that headshot, lifestyle, portrait style material, throw him a lead. He's going to go shoot that today. It's just like, I wish I would have had more of that whenever I was figuring things out, because everything I did was through YouTube, and nothing against that, but the more you can ask, the more people you can learn from. That's why I've always been a big advocate of asking questions and just trying to be in the right rooms to ask the right questions, because there's no stupid questions, there's only stupid responses. And to get to where you want to be, it's all about asking questions. And especially if you have the ability to ask, go ask. Don't be scared to ask. It's what's going to help you learn to an entirely different level. I played college baseball, and through that process of playing college baseball, I learned that I understood things differently based on who was teaching it. So I would ask the same few questions to the same, this instructor, that coach, this coach, that coach there, my dad, this other instructor, like whatever, and how they would word it and how they would say it would impact me differently on a scale of who I learned certain things from, because you're going to articulate it in different ways in different situations. So it's not like one person's going to be the saving grace, the end all be all to all your questions. But the more questions you ask, the more people you can be around to level up and grow and push. Like, that's how, like I said, I didn't start out by the way of, it's a freaking tick. I didn't start out by the way of having the ability to always ask. But once I was around more people in the professional, outside of content and even into content, asking questions, why do you do this? What are you looking for? How are you framing this? Why are you setting your business up this way? How can you spend more time with your kids? I don't know. I think it's something that some people are timid to do, but a lot of people are going to be open to talking about themselves, man. A lot of these people that have built stuff can be egotistical and love to talk about themselves, and I think that just cracks the code into how to do it better and do it more efficiently. So this has been Drake's Dip. Welcome to the channel, where we talk about everything business, photography, videography, content, how we're doing different things in our lives. So if you got anything from this, like, subscribe, comment. We're going to be cranking them out and just talking about real life situations, digestible bites before we dip. Start the day. Today's a little bit later. I slept in a little because my wife's 39 weeks pregnant, and I just need a little more sleep before I don't have sleep.